Hey everyone, this is Sleakozzy here and welcome back guys to another video. Today I'm going to be discussing the brand new Magnus skin in Fortnite Battle Royale. This skin has just been released in the shop yesterday and it's absolutely amazing. The first bit of footage that you're going to see is the skin in the locker, looking at it, spinning it around, showing you all the emotes and everything to do with it and going through all of the different ins and outs of how it looks. Now this skin is going to be in the store for about 2 days I think, so if you haven't got it now, make sure you do pick it up if you can, because it is one hell of a skin. And not only that, we do have a new back bling as well to, complement this skin, and it's the cape. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely amazing. It fits with the skin incredibly well. The only other cape I think we have is the Venturian one, and Ventura, and the Battlehound cape. So Fortnite seems to be taking more of a a different approach when it comes to back bling, which I'm really happy about in terms of like capes and everything. This one's like a fur rug cape looking thing, like animal skin stuff like that, because it's a Viking. And not only that, it actually fits incredibly well with the female Viking skin that you get in the Season 5 Battle Pass, and this is what it looks like on that skin. It fits perfectly well. It's seamless. It's the same colour fur as the Magnus skin, so the female Viking and the Magnus skin, the new legendary one in the shop, complement each other. They're male and female versions of basically the same skin, because they're both Vikings, so the back bling works on both. Now, as for the skin, another thing that came out as well was the Forebearer axe. This is what it looks like. It's amazing. It's my favourite pick in the game. Previously, my favourite pick was Excalibur, which was a pickaxe from Season 2. And I love that pick. I used it everywhere. It had a really cool sound when you swung it, and it looked amazing as well. But I think this Forebearer axe has topped it 100%. It really reminds me of the Leviathan axe from the new God of War games, if you guys have ever played that. So when I saw this, I was completely sold and I had to buy it. Now, a little bit of gameplay with this skin, as you can see on screen, of me kind of testing it out and playing about with it, because yes, it is a skin. It does change the appearance. It doesn't do too much, but you can see how good it looks in game if you guys want to get it, the shape and the model of it and everything to do with it. And it is a phenomenal skin. Now, it kind of like doesn't really have as much value as it would if the Ragnarok skin wasn't in the Battle Pass. However, in order to unlock the amazing styles and beards and everything for Ragnarok, you're going to have to grind a lot over a pretty considerable amount of time in order to unlock, stages 4 through 6 and everything, when it starts to actually become a proper amazing skin. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing skin anyway, but as it levels up, obviously it gets cooler. But I think for now, until I get maxed out Ragnarok, like stage 6 with the skull and the aura, the blue aura, I think Magnus is going to be my go-to skin 100%, because it has the full package. It has the cape, it has the beard, it has the gauntlets, spiky gauntlets, it has the amazing helmet and beard, and it's amazing. So I think this is going to be my go-to pick for a skin up until I can get maxed out Ragnarok later down in the line of Season 5. Because I'm a sucker when it comes to like Viking and Norse stuff. I love like the Thor mythology. Thor's my favourite character in Marvel. I love God of War. Everything to do with it. So when I saw this, I was like, that's instantly mine, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt in my head. It's amazing. Now, for some of you more competitive players who like to look good but also like to compete in the game, might have a couple of questions regarding skins, because it's a known, thing with people that like to play, take this game more seriously, is that most of people like to roll female models because they're, you can see more with them. They're generally, thinner and smaller, so like the models in game, so you can see more. With this Magnus skin, it's a big, massive berserker Viking guy. So he's, he's obviously bigger, and on top of that, he does have a helmet with horns sticking out, which does stick out a lot more than obviously his head does. And as you can see from the gameplay, it doesn't really make that much difference. I can see where people are coming from, saying that this skin might interfere with their sight, or it might annoy them. The horns are a little bit too big, they poke out too much. I tested this with Mikey ATF. I got him to shoot a gun, because if you shoot a gun at your teammates, obviously it doesn't do any damage, but it shows a hit marker when you hit them. He hit me in about like halfway up the horn, up to the tip, and no damage whatsoever. The only damage that you get is around the head. That is literally it. The horns do not count. Obviously, if you strike at the base of the horn really close to his helmet, it's going to count because that's still the head hitbox. But if you're striking the horns and, you know, if a sniper hits you in the head on the horns and everything, it will not count because those are just accessories. The hitbox isn't bigger or anything. That's a misconception with, you know, with different skins and everything. Everybody's hitbox is the same, male and female. It's just an accessory. Otherwise, that would be unfair, and no one would wear the skin if that was a thing. So just to clear that up. But overall, I think this is a fantastic skin. And as I said, maxed out Ragnarok is the only thing at this point that's going to top it, unless they bring out another Viking skin that's better than this, which I highly doubt, because this is the pinnacle at this point. And I'm guessing, you know, they've pretty much done the Viking stuff. We have Ragnarok, which is the last tier. We have the male Viking, we have the female Viking, we have the Viking glider, we have the axe. So I'm guessing from now on they're going to explore other timelines like that, you know, Victorian time that I was talking about, you know, some pirate stuff maybe, stuff to do with maybe like drift themed stuff in the future, and other timelines as well. But I am pretty sure that the Magnus is going to be my go-to skin. So overall, I would definitely recommend this for you guys to pick up. It's phenomenal, and the cape alone is amazing. So go pick it up now. It's 2,000 V-Bucks for Magnus and 800 V-Bucks for Forebearer. So if you have no V-Bucks whatsoever, you will have to pay £20, which is a little bit more in American currency if you're in America. But as I said, if you can afford it and you don't mind paying, then you will not be disappointed, because I think it's a phenomenal skin. So that's just my 2 cents on the topic. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. I'm hoping to do more like this when new cool skins come out. Buy them, do a review on them, talk about them, what I like, what I don't like. And for this video, there's nothing that I don't like. The only little thing I probably have with it is the fact that the horns do stick out a little bit too far. I would have preferred it if the horns were angled downwards and in front, you know, kind of like a ram's horns, so you could still see above their head. But as I said, it's not really that bad. Definitely not worth taking it off just so you can get that, you know, those extra few pixels of visibility. It doesn't really impair your vision that much, or if at all anything. So it's just a cosmetic thing. But I would have preferred the horns to be pointed more downwards towards the face rather than straight up in the air. But that's just me. But overall, 99% of this skin is phenomenal. Just that little horn thing, but I don't think that's enough for you not to buy it if you want to buy it, because it's phenomenal. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you enjoyed this type of video, and if you want to see more of it, please be sure to leave a like on it. And if you're new here, then subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all the new amazing Fortnite content coming your way. Any new skins like this that come out, I'll be sure to get them and do a review of them for you guys. I think this is a pretty new video style that I haven't tried before, kind of reviewing the skins. Normally I do a gameplay and I just talk about them in live gameplay, but I think breaking it down, looking at them in depth, analysing them is more my style. So thank you for watching, guys. My name's been Sleakozzy. You guys have been amazing, and I will see each and every one of you in my next video. Goodbye, guys.